Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Graveside services for William Ernie Bailey, age 90 of Cullman, will be at 4 p.m. this afternoon at Holly Pond Cemetery. Chaplain Don Frelick will officiate. Funeral services for Dr. Herman Emery Bounce Stringer, age 77 of Hartselle, will be at 11 a.m. today at Cullman Heritage Chapel. The Reverend Jonathan Todd will officiate. Interment will be in Cullman Heritage Cemetery. Visitation will be 10 to 11 a.m. this morning at the funeral home. Funeral services for Imogene Arrington, 84 of Holly Pond, will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Union Grove Cumberland Presbyterian Church. Reverends Herman Lambert and Hewlin Murphy will officiate. Interment in Union Grove Cemetery. Holly Pond Funeral Home is directing. Visitation will be 6 to 8 p.m. this evening at the funeral home. Funeral services for O'Neill Daniel, age 84 of Holly Pond, will be at 11 a.m. tomorrow at Pleasant View Baptist Church. The Reverends Randy Bertram and Ricky Turner will officiate. Interment will be in Holly Pond Cemetery. Holly Pond Funeral Home is in charge. Visitation will be 6 to 8 p.m. this evening at the funeral home. Memorial services for David Matthews, 66 of Cullman, will be at 6 p.m. tomorrow at Northbrook Baptist Church. Gary Nunn will officiate. The family will receive friends at 5 p.m. at the church. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
You've conquered coq au vin? There's chocolate to souffle. There's baklava to build from scratch, and béarnaise to top epic fillets. There is you and your guts, and heat that you can trust. KitchenAid Even Heat technology gives you incredible control over sautéing, melting, and simmering, and the most even baking across all racks. And when everything you try turns out, there's so much more to make.
I realized at that moment, these people really needed us. And I was going to make a difference, right here in my community.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
We've got a safe driver headed toward the freeway. He is doing 44 in a 45. Now
in the nation, Safe just got a little more exciting. Add Vanishing Deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off for every year of safe driving. Just another way we put members first, because we don't have shareholders.
Bill, that's the perfect merge. That was flawless.
Nationwide is on your side.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2 on Wednesday, the 17th day of September. This is the beginning of Constitution Week.
Very
and
good.
We talk about this every year, and Rhonda Van Zant always is nice enough to bring me constitutional trivia.
Okay, we
So,
like that, because since we don't know the Constitution,
Well,
we made this.
yeah, this is kind of behind the scenes things, not really about the Constitution, it's more about the people who wrote the Constitution. We'll save that for a little bit, but we'll start with the weather forecast for today. Our weather is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. The almanac for the 17th of September, the average high 86, the average low 58, the record high 97 in 1931, the record low 37 in 1999. Sunset will be at 6:51 and sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:31. There's the satellite picture, pretty much fair skies over the southeast this morning. And here's our forecast for today. It'll be partly cloudy today, 0% chance of rain.
I know, that just never happens. We never see zero up there.
We sure had a surprise thunderstorm yesterday, though,
yes,
didn't we?
we did. And my roof was open, so I had to quickly go shut it.
Well, we noticed that we had thunder, and we looked out the window, and the sun is shining.
But it was raining.
And it was raining.
Yes.
And there was some hail in some parts of the county.
Yes, that's what I heard.
Yeah, and some power outages.
Wow.
But anyway, today should be a beautiful day, a high of 84. For tonight, a low of 61, 84 for a high again tomorrow. And then as we look at the extended forecast on Friday, 88, Saturday 86, Sunday 87, Monday 83, Tuesday 82. Beautiful weather to get through the middle of September.
Yes. Definitely.
Before we talk about Constitution Week, I would like to mention on the obituaries, Dr. Herman Stringer passed away. Herman was a guest on our program several times over the years. Matter of fact, a few months ago?
Yeah, not too long ago. Definitely.
He was a guest on our show. Probably one of the most knowledgeable historians in this area.
Yes, definitely.
And not only about the Civil War, but also about World War II. And brought some of the damage of the bomber that crashed.
Yes, that's right. That's
in
what he
Coleman
came and
County.
talked about it. Yes.
But our condolences to Dr. Stringer's family. We were very fortunate to know him, and he definitely will be missed.
He will. Very, very nice, mild-mannered man. You know.
Right.
We didn't know about the name Bounce, though. We did not know that was his nickname. We'd never heard it called Bounce before.
He was always Dr. Stringer.
Yes, right. Yeah. So.
Well, I mentioned that this is Constitution Week. Deb Laslie has copies of the Constitution.
She does.
If you would need one.
And we all need to go get one. I think I got one. I just need to read it again.
Anyway, a little bit of constitutional trivia. The U.S. Constitution has endured longer than a constitution in any other country in the world today.
Wow.
Ours is the oldest one and is also one of the shortest constitutions in the world today.
Okay.
Some of the people who wrote the Constitution, it's kind of interesting. Most of them were married and raised children. Roger Sherman had 15 children. No wonder he went to conventions. But not often enough.
Obviously.
9 of the delegates had at least 2 wives. 4 of the
Maybe not at the same time, huh?
Well, I don't think so. 4 of the delegates were lifetime bachelors.
Oh.
So that's an interesting mix of people,
right?
Right?
Yeah, definitely.
The men were overwhelmingly Protestants. There were 2 Roman Catholics that served on the Constitutional Convention, and I thought this was kind of interesting. 55 delegates attended the Constitutional Convention. Only 39 signed it. And 3 of them voted no.
Wow. So it wasn't a unanimous thing.
That's right. It was not unanimous. And among the delegates who did not sign the Constitution were Thomas Jefferson and John Adams.
They didn't sign?
They did not sign the Constitution because they were serving as ambassadors, Thomas Jefferson in France and John Adams in Great Britain.
Oh.
They were not in the country to sign the Constitution.
Oh, okay. So it's not like they were refusing to do it.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
Here. So anyway, a little bit of constitutional trivia.
Very good.
For you today.
Yeah.
Facebook friend. Who's our friend for today?
Let's take a look at that. That's Joyce Porter Shedd. Looks like she is being kissed on either side by somebody, her family, I'm assuming. And she likes the old cook stove and Dr. Phil. I'm not familiar with the old cook stove.
I'm not either.
That's the restaurant.
The restaurant?
Is it Morgan County?
In Morgan County, okay. And Dr. Phil, okay. Well, maybe she'll like the one here in Berlin, at the Berlin Quick Stop, because that's what we're going to do, is give her a certificate to go get her large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. So thank you for being our friend today.
Our resident constitutional scholar, Deb Laslie,
yes,
is our guest today.
Yes, she is. She's going to be here, of course, from Deb's Bookstore. And
Go get some.
she didn't bring it on today, but,
she has them.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
She has them for sale.
We're going to talk to Deb right after this.
I sell paintings of cats.
I sell antique cameras.
I sell mufflers.
Surfboard stemware.
I have no idea how to pack this.
I need help.
I need experts.
It's fragile. Can you be trusted?
The UPS store pack and ship guarantee. We pack it, we ship it, we guarantee it.
So if anything happens to this,
we'll take care of it.
I love logistics.
We pack it, we ship it, we guarantee it at the UPS store.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
And we're back with Miss Deb Laslie, the owner of Deb's Bookstore, just down the road. The ones we talk about all the time is here. And of course, we were mentioning you have Constitutions, we bought some.
I can't talk. You made me.
I know. She's so bad about taking the books, picking them up, and camera guy's trying to show the books. So I have to slap her half the time.
And she was. I had a preemptive strike before the cameras even came on.
I was just checking it out, make sure, but we're not going to let her touch the books today. But we will talk about this book right here. Let's see if we can see
ladies
it.
Behave.
My goodness, sit.
That's right. That's what I'm going to start telling you. Sit. But you've got a big book signing
We've got
coming
a
up.
big book signing coming up. I know you guys have seen Max before, but you haven't seen him in the, I started to say flesh, in the fur.
In the fur.
Max is going to be with us next Saturday at the store.
Okay.
For a book signing, and Max is a rescue dog, as you know, because I've talked about this book before. And so we've in conjunction with a couple of the rescue societies in town, we've got some adopt-a-pets happening.
Okay.
So come to the parking lot on the side, and we're going to have all the dogs and cats out there for adoptability.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it'll be a lot of fun. Now, those of you who attend Coleman Primary or East Elementary have a special treat. On Friday, Max will be at your school.
Oh, how
So he's going to be, they're going to be reading the story and touring the school there. I wish she could have gone to West too, but we're going to try to arrange for that at a later date.
Okay.
Anyway, so just a real quick. So not this Friday, but not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
The 29th, right?
I touched it, see?
No, actually, it's not the 29th. It's
It's
27th.
the 27th.
27th, sorry.
Yeah, not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Okay.
Max, the magnificent polka dot Pyrenees, will be at my store along with his owner, Diane. And we will have potographs and other pets for you to adopt, hopefully.
Okay.
So there's that. Can I touch it to move it?
You can touch it to move it now.
Jeez.
We've seen it, and it's
The
okay.
rules here.
Oh, goodness.
Dr. Seuss, Theodore Geisel, has a new book.
Oh.
Amazing, since he's been dead for 60 years.
Yes.
I guess he's like channeling through Horton.
Right,
Anyway,
right.
no, actually these are manuscripts that were never published. I don't know if you'll remember a couple of years ago they had another one that came out with previously unpublished manuscripts. He hadn't gotten around to it, or they were on the bottom of the pile, or anyway. So here's Horton and the Quagga Bug, and other stories. Now, the Quagga Bug is quite a nasty little character.
Oh, really?
And Horton, as we know, is one of my favorite characters, and he's very, big-hearted and will just do anything for you, to include hatching your egg. Anyway, but the Quagga Bug,
dangerous.
Can I touch it to open it?
Yes, you can open it.
I don't mean to be.
And put it back on the stand.
Okay, the Quagga Bug makes Horton do all these terrible things. He has to climb these mountains and go through forests and jungles, and I don't know about you, but elephant paws or pads are not made for climbing mountains. But the Quagga Bug promises him that if he will do all these things, that they will split 50-50 all the betel nuts at this one particular tree that is out. So Horton does it because he likes those things.
Yeah.
And it's an adventure that Horton has. But after you read this book, you might start calling people, well, you're just a Quagga Bug.
A Quagga Bug.
Yeah, we could start a whole new fad here in Coleman. Just start calling people Quagga Bugs. You Quagga Bug.
Yeah, all right.
Read the book to know
what that is. Doesn't sound so good.
Well,
I don't want to be known as a Quagga Bug.
Well, see, you don't even know, and you know you don't want it.
Well, maybe I do want it. Maybe I better read the book.
Mr. Phil Robertson is no Quagga Bug, let me tell you. This is, and I don't know how you feel about Duck Dynasty, and I don't know how you feel about facial hair.
Yeah.
Because they've got bunches of it.
Yes, they do.
Phil is the patriarch of the family.
Yes.
And his first book, Happy, 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 made me happy, happy, happy to read it. He's just he really is a delight, and he's got a very powerful testimony. This is a man who knew Quagga Bugs on an intimate basis.
Yes, yes, I understand. He was not so good.
He was not so good
when he was younger.
He was not so good when he was younger, which I think has made him such a wonderful example.
Role model.
Yes,
definitely.
You know, I've been there, done that kind of guy. Don't give that to me. I've been there, done that. So anyway, and I can shoot you.
Right. Yes.
Anyway,
yes.
His new book here, Unfiltered, is basically his rant on all things politically correct or incorrect.
Yes, I would like this.
Yes, it is very good, and
Yes.
I enjoyed every word of it. Backs everything up with scripture, and even prints it out for those of you that don't have Bible handy.
Okay.
And shame on you.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this book very much. I will admit, I'm the last person on earth who have never seen an episode of Duck Dynasty.
Really?
Well, I don't have cable, and so I don't even see you guys.
Yeah.
So,
but it's on A&E.
I have an antenna.
Oh, you don't have.
We don't have anything.
Oh, okay.
And we are truly unfiltered.
But,
anyway.
But I do have cable, and I've never watched it either.
Yeah.
You really haven't.
Never have.
So there's two of us.
It kind of just
We're the last two.
It gets you. It sucks you in. It's just a reality thing about this whole family. But it's a good family. They've got good values.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, what's the draw. That's why so many people.
He touches on that in the book in a couple of places. That his amazement and A&E's amazement with how it all started and how it came to be, and
right.
Of course, if you get back to the real story of how it came to be, it's all about taxes. There's really low taxes in Louisiana, and they were looking for something down there.
Okay. Well,
but anyway, but he's on the spotlight, and I highly recommend this book. Even if you're not fans of the show, even if you're not necessarily fans of political type books.
Right.
This is a good book that I can recommend for any age group. Happy, Happy, Happy was more about the duck side of the business and how it got started and how he got started, and then he mixes in his story along with that whole story. But this is ducks aside. This is strictly his political views, and he touches on some pretty touchy subjects, and I love him.
Yeah.
Just love him.
Yeah.
I would like to think that he would make a good president, but I think he might be a smidge too smart. So,
well,
just a smidge.
Just because you know what, he's got common sense.
He's got common sense, and it would never work.
No.
You know, and he would in fact end up shooting people.
Yeah.
Which once again, I'm not sure is a bad thing. You know. Anyway,
you're right.
Turning into a religious show, David Limbaugh is Rush.
I just heard about this.
I touched it twice. Forgive me.
That's okay.
This doesn't have pictures, so you're safe. I don't have to open it
Okay.
up. David Limbaugh is the brother of Rush. If you didn't know that, if you did, and you still might like his books. David Limbaugh has many books, and he is a semi-recent convert to Christianity. He was a lawyer, is a lawyer, and had some doubts. Like a lot of us, I think he understood this whole Trinity thing, but never really accepted it necessarily. Yes, I believe Jesus was alive. I believe he lived on earth. I believe he was a son of God. You know, do I need to? Do I need to understand that? Do I need to go there? I believe in God. I'm a Christian. One of his friends asked him one day, prove it. He was unable.
Oh.
Now he is.
He
actually, I was listening to, he had a long segment on the Rush Limbaugh show the other day talking about this book, and Rush gave him a good 40 minutes to just talk, and Rush never does that. I don't know, maybe it was because it was his brother.
Right.
Anyway, but he talked about this. Actually started out when his friends kind of challenged him just to prove it, and he couldn't. He was just like, and for a lawyer to freeze like that, he said, was very uncharacteristic and embarrassing. And so he says, I'm going to prove it. And so he went back and he was starting to dig a little bit and renew his faith and going back into the scriptures and going back into historical documents, reading a lot of Josephus, proving it to himself so that he could prove it to others. And was, doing pretty good with it and not thinking about a book. He was just going to get back at this one guy.
Right. See,
at that point, his publishers called him. And with the success of Bill O'Reilly's book and Stephen Mansfield's book, which I think was better than Bill O'Reilly's, they said, would you be interested in tackling something like this? And he said, okay, here's another kind of a proof that I'm looking for. I've never been a real providential kind of thing, but I've got this coming at me from all angles now. This is a God thing. I need to write this book. And he did.
Wow.
And it's marvelous. I have not completed the book. I'm about a third of the way through it. But it's very interesting. If you're a Christian, I want to say it's not a no-brainer. You're going to have some insights in here. If you're a long-time Christian, you're going to think, oh, I don't need to read that. I'm already a Christian. No. You need to read this book. It's very powerful. And his take on it is a little bit different than mine. It's an intellectual take on it and not a Bible thumper.
Right.
So, yeah, he's got scripture in there, but he's got more than scripture. He's got facts. He's got more than just, the Bible is our fact book, but he's got fact that are not in the Bible that support everything. It's really good. It's really good, and I'm anxious to finish it. This would be a marvelous gift for yourself than to regift. So I can highly recommend all the books today. It's going to be a very busy kind of 6 weeks at Deb's Bookstore. We've got the Magnificent signing on Saturday. The 10th of October, we have Kay Cagle and Greg Richards have their book on legendary locals of Coleman County.
I think they're going to be on
the show.
They're going to
be on the show. We're going to have a big book signing on the 10th at the store, which I think is a Friday night. It's going to be in the evening. And then on the 16th of October, Jeff High is going to be here at the store. He's the one that wrote More Things in Heaven and Earth, and his new book is out on October 7th. I've got cases on order. It's not yet printed yet, so when we get them, we'll open up the box and go, that new book smell, better than cars, and it lasts longer. Anyway, and his new book, These High Green Hills, that's the Jan Karen book. Whatever. Anyway, he's going to be here signing both books.
Okay.
So if you got your More Things in Heaven and Earth book already, which you have, I'm sure, and you've already read it and loved it and can't wait for this new book, bring it with you, and Jeff will sign both of them.
Okay.
So I'm so excited. And he's on a big book tour. It's like a 7 or 8 or 9 city in 1 week. book tour. And he got an Okra pick. For those of you who are SEBA members, the Southern Independent Booksellers Award, he got picked as one of their top books. Second book, and he got an Okra pick, is very unusual. This thing is getting huge ratings. And once again, as much as I loved More Thing in Heaven and Earth, each shining hour, the second book, each shining hour I liked it even better. So, and this is not a girl book or a boy book. It's a great book. I could recommend this if you were 5 and someone was reading to you, you would like it. But let's say junior high and up.
Okay, let's not push it.
Adults, it's an adult book because adults will appreciate it. It's just so well written about a small town, a small community, and we know these people. He's given them different names, but I think he picked Coleman.
Okay. Okay.
So y'all come on down the store. And Dennis said we have lots of Constitution books. We have them in many shapes, forms, sizes, and prices.
Okay.
So we've got them all the way from like $1.16 to $23.
Okay.
The 23 one has pictures.
Okay.
And I can touch it in my store because Jacqueline's not there.
Right. Very good. Thank you, Deb, for being here.
We'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
Fire, accident, storm. They all happen in Coleman County, and for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Welcome back to Today on 2. Time to give away some prizes for today. Let's see what we have for good prizes today. We have 2 free cupcakes from Frosting's Bakery. And we have the large take and bake pizza, courtesy of Papa Murphy's. And boy, we have a lot of good food today, don't we?
Yes, we
Mad
do.
Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, the complete family barbecue pack.
Wow, these are good prizes.
I guess so. I better have a tough question for today. Here we go with our merchant ads for today. Starting with Grand Point Pharmacy, coffee and gift shop. They make managing your prescriptions easy because managing your health is difficult enough. Grand Point Pharmacy.
Berkeley Bob's Coffee House and Whole Earth Store, a complete espresso bar, organic fair trade, shade-grown specialty coffees, and don't forget about the Mike Night on Saturday, September the 20th. There's going to be the Denim Poets.
Tires for Less, more than just tires. They do oil changes, minor engine repair, replace shocks and brakes, and do alignments. Open as early as 7:30.
And Pizza Hut, all-you-can-eat lunch buffet, a new featured pizza each and every day. The lunch buffet is from 11 to 2, only $6.49, and Sunday night buffet from 5 until 8 p.m.
Mr. Hicks Menswear and Formal Wear, Coleman's only men's specialty store for suits and sport coats. They have regular, big, and tall size clothing for men at Mr. Hicks Menswear.
And Cotton State Barns, where you can buy or rent to own, no credit check, you're approved. Barns starting as low as $14.96. Also have carports, play sets, utility trailers, and storage buildings at Cotton State Barns.
Brown & Company Beverages, where good taste begins. They have domestic and imported regional and local beer and wine, ciders, meads, mixes, and gourmet sodas.
And Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. Licensed inflatable slides, water slides, obstacle courses, bounce slide combos, and concession equipment rental available.
Deb's Bookstore. Deb was talking about Magnificent and Friends will be at the bookstore on a week from Saturday on the 27th from 10 until 2. There we go with some of our merchant ads. Question for today, which advertiser is right by the interstate? Mention that on the ad. They're on Highway 278 right by the interstate. What's the name of the business? And you win, let's see, barbecue from Mad Dog Mike's, pizza from Papa Murphy's, and cupcakes from Frostings.
Gosh, doesn't get any better than that.
You've got 2 entrees and a dessert.
That's right, got it covered.
And our phone number is 256-734-7399. Go ahead and call in right now while we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, I'm Caitlin from Premier Bank, and this is Rusty. Rusty, can you tell us what our customers need to do when they're interested in getting a loan?
Sure. The bank offers a multitude of loan services, and we have many representatives at each of our locations to talk to you. So come in and talk to us, and we'll figure out what best fits your needs, whether it be a commercial loan for your business, or a personal loan just for individual needs, or a mortgage loan for your house. We'd love to talk to you. Just come in at any of our 10 locations.
To find our 10 locations, you can check us out on our website at premierbankofthesouth.com.
Or check us out on Facebook or Twitter.
Thank you, and we hope to see you soon.
Did they tell us we have a caller
We
waiting?
do have a caller ready.
We will see if we can give away our prizes. Again, the question, which advertiser is right by the interstate on Highway 278? Hello, who's calling?
This is Sandra,
From where are you calling, Sandra?
here in Coleman,
Okay, what's the answer? What business are we talking about?
Southern States Barns.
You're close, but you don't quite have the name.
Yeah, that's
Think
not
about
it.
it, call us back. Yeah, you're really close,
Yeah.
but not really. I don't know
I think
if
she's
there's
kind of
another-
getting confused with another business
Yeah,
kind of
that's what I
thing.
was thinking. Maybe, so we have time for one more phone call, 256-734-7399. Which advertiser is on Highway 278 right by the interstate? And we have another call coming in, so we'll see if we can give away our prize for today. Okay, another caller. Hello, who's calling?
Just doing for Cole.
And from where are you calling?
For Cole.
Okay, what's the answer?
State Barn place.
What's that?
Was it in the buildings?
Say that again, please.
State Barn with the building?
No.
Well, you've got the right idea, but that's not exactly the right name.
Okay, thank you.
All righty.
Okay. We're going to strike out today, I
think
guess.
so.
We don't have time for any more phone calls.
so.
So we'll show you the rest of our merchant ads right now. And who are we going to start this time? Frostings, Flavors of the Month, Cinnamon Roll. I like that one. Snickers. I like that one. Monkey Breath. I like that one too.
Are there any that you don't like?
Well, not of those three.
Not of those. Steel Orchards, they've got wonderful apples, and I know you always go out there every fall and buy your apples. They've got the highest quality products at the best possible price since 1985.
And the Wellness and Aquatic Center helps us keep healthy and keep in shape. They have the indoor walking track, indoor pool, and of course a huge exercise area.
And Casa Cafe, and they have specials every day: tacos, fajitas, burritos, and more. A buffet every Friday and Sunday.
Dairy Queen is having a contest for Blizzard of the Month, apple pie versus pumpkin pie. You may want to try 2 or 3 of each before you make a decision.
Right, exactly. Renard's Gallery and Gifts, where they sell jewelry and gifts, and they have prints available, and they do a great job of framing at Renard's Gallery and Gifts.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, the family barbecue pack priced at $14.99 with a full pound of barbecue, 2 sides, and 4 buns.
And Farmers Insurance. Tommy Warhurst is the agent right there located next to Specialty Pharmacy on Highway 157. You need to give him a call today for a free quote, and he'll give you some great information about Farmers Insurance.
And Mullins Body Shop, over 50 years, they've been doing auto body repair and service and towing. You can count on them each and every day. Mullins Body Shop.
And Chesley Oaks Golf Course, open 7 days a week, 7 to 7, 18-hole golf course, full practice facility, beautifully manicured bent greens, and 4 sets of tees to suit golfers of all abilities.
Earl's Body Shop, voted best in automotive repair in Cullman. 24-hour towing available. They're on Highway 31 North. That's Earl's Body Shop. There we go with the merchant ads for today. Stay tuned. We're going to look at birthdays and anniversaries and, of course, our community billboards right after this.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
We had been called up for the first time. Wildfires were getting close to homes. At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
And community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. Smith Lake Community Cleanup will take place on Friday from 8:30 to 3:30 right there at the Smith Lake Park Boat Ramp. Lunch will be provided. Just bring your helping hands. And the book signing and autographs will be taking place at Deb's Bookstore on September the 27th from 10 until 2. And the Coleman Animal Shelter will be there and letting you adopt animals like cats and dogs. And the Coleman County Fair Parade will be on September the 20th at 2 o'clock. But due to construction on the North Coleman Shopping Center, this year's Fair Parade will end at Arnold Street right there at McGriff Tire and AutoZone. And on Saturday the 27th, Berlin Sunshine Club will have a bazaar from 7 until 2. Craft items, baked goods, holiday items, white elephant items, chances on a beautiful quilt. Lunch is served from 11 to 1, and they have vegetable soup, chili, and hot dogs. All this at the Berlin Community Center. And if you have a community billboard you want to share with us, you can send it to channel2coleman.com or give us a call, 256-734-7399, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman. And we'd like to wish a happy birthday to Winfield Moon, Shane Posey, Joan McAdally, and J.P. Lambert. Their names will be put into the drawing on Friday, where they have that possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
The weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. Beautiful sunny day today with a high of 84. Overnight low tonight 61. More of the same for tomorrow with a high of 84 degrees. That's going to wrap it up for today. Our program brought to you by Premier Bank.
Thanks for watching.